The historic bill providing 33% reservation to women in parliament and state assemblies was passed in the Lok Sabha today after hours of fierce debate. The bill was passed with the support of 454 MPs. Only 2 MPs voted against it. This is the first time the bill was introduced and passed in the lower house. The 2008 bill drafted by the UPA government was only able to clear the Rajya Sabha test before being scuttled by parties demanding quota for other backward classes as well. And Prime Minister Modi has tweeted saying, "I'm delighted at the passage of the Constitution 128th Amendment Bill 2023 in the Lok Sabha with such phenomenal support. I thank MPs across party lines who voted in support of the bill. The Nari Shakti Vandam Abhinayam is a historic legislation which will further boost women empowerment and will enable even greater participation of women in our political process." And I'm being joined by my colleague Sunil Prabhu as well as Vasudha right now. Big and long day for both of you. But Sunil Prabhu, to you first, many congratulations. A big scoop that you broke about this bill being passed and being pushed for in the cabinet and being coming up for the special session. Many congratulations on that. But this definitely is not a first for you, Sunil, in your long career. However, how historic was this day in the parliament that you witnessed?
Very historic. I mean, there's no doubt about it that the fact is that on the first day of the new parliament, the government passing with bipartisan support. And I think the Prime Minister has set the tone correctly with that tweet, thanking parties across party lines, because if you see the debate, very, very good debate on the floor of the House. I mean, cutting across party lines from the Congress President, former Congress President Sonia Gandhi, who's the chairperson of the Congress Parliamentary Party, to Kani Muri, to various women MPs who participated from the opposition, as well as, of course, from the Treasury benches. There was a clear bipartisan support. Yes, there were issues on terms of passage of the bill, in terms of delimitation, linking it to the census, and how long will it take to be implemented. But at least 2 or 3 points, Sneha, and it's also a big day for people like you. Hopefully, we'll see you in Parliament someday, if not you, many others, women who will be able to represent. The fact is that now it does not require to be ratified by state assembly. So it's a big, big day for many, many women and women's movements and women leaders who have tirelessly worked for years and years, for decades, to get better representation.
Right. Thank you very much, Sunil Prabhu, for those details. In fact, I'm also being joined by my colleague Vasudha right now. Vasudha, you're a woman. You've covered politics for a very long time. A great, huge, big day to be part of the proceedings in the parliament.
Absolutely, Sneha. Every time I go to states to cover elections, and there's this one story all of us do: women vote banks, women leaders, women candidates, wives of women, wives of male politicians. But suddenly it feels like, the day is not far when ordinary women can also sort of claim their right. Parliament is a space for everybody, but it did seem that, to fight for one's right, women had to work so hard for so many years. And today's debate, the entire debate starting with, of course, Congress leader Sonia Gandhi to Amit Shah to Smriti Irani to Nishikant Dubey and Rahul Gandhi. So, many of them made very significant points, and that I think was very important, because right from underscoring this whole delay, given that the census has to happen, and of course the delimitation, and of course apart from that, this whole OBC politics, which Congress has been harping on for some months now. And remember, OBC politics has taken center stage in BJP's narrative since 2014. So I think that really made so much noise today, because with Rahul Gandhi insisting and talking about how bureaucracy is completely dominated by upper caste and OBCs really don't have any place. So I think there were different divergent strands to today's discussion, but thankfully none of it was as fierce like Parakati Mahila or like those offensive comments and misogynistic statements were not made, and that I'm really thankful for.